Go live on the bottom, part 2. I think we're in. Okay. I think I'm in. Bye. So, Patrick is doing a delivery this morning. Michelle, do you want to join me?
Of course. I always like to join. I'll sit on my hand.
Nope. Let's grab a chair. Oh, I get it. I get it.
So I don't jiggle the table.
I called Patrick. I called him. Oh, yes, you're here. So it worked. Let's see if I was able to get it on YouTube. So I called Patrick at 9:26 and I said, "Are you going to be here for the live stream?" And he goes, "No." I was like, "All right, help me get on." And
good morning, everyone.
You saw the very end of that helping me to get on. So,
looks like we're on YouTube.
I can't tell you anything about the service lineup because I don't know.
No.
Patrick's doing a delivery. He'll be here any minute. But I can tell you a couple of things about upcoming classes.
Oh, we have some fun stuff.
So this afternoon is the Upgrade 2 class with the hexagonal, it's going to be the hexagonal table runner. That's going to be happening this afternoon. So if you are signed up for that, you have to have this part pieced together. Yours is going to be a little smaller than this one. But you have to have this white part or whatever color you're doing it, you have to have that pieced together. So make sure you have that ready to go.
Good morning, Gail.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Stephanie.
I'm so happy I saw Stephanie's name because Paradise is coming up. I'm putting a spreadsheet together for you ladies, and I'm going to give you the best discount I can because I know you've spent a lot of money on this. So I will put the spreadsheet together with the item. You can check off all the things you need, and then I can order everything. So
good morning, Doug.
So that'll happen. You might get it on Monday.
Alrighty.
You might get it on Monday. So but probably you'll get it this weekend. I was kind of working through my list in a queue. And what else? Scan and cut. Are we talking about get to know your scan?
Get to know your scan and cut class is tomorrow for those of you that are signed up. So you should already have your kit packet. It was included as part of the class when you signed up.
Or it's on its way.
Or it's on its way. You'll get it today. You do need to have your scan and cut out of the box and plugged in. So
don't start sweating.
Yeah, no, we've had like 3 or 4 classes now that everybody's had such a great time because it's not as hard as they think it is. So it'll be a really good.
And you're working with the best. Come on.
I don't know if that's the best, but I'm pretty determined.
Yes. So you're working with the best.
We have had a couple of great classes that have had a lot of fun and just didn't realize that.
Question.
Oh, no.
Nita, okay. Lucky yes. I think the rest of my fabric is arriving today. But not all of my applique materials. I think those will be here probably tomorrow. So you will get your kits next week. And I'm going to work, as long as I have everything, we're working on cutting everything. They're probably half cut right now. So lucky us. Yes, that wasn't even your question, Heather. I didn't even read the rest of your question. You do need to order the pattern from Kimberbell. If you would go through our affiliate link, I really appreciate it. That's on our promotions page, and we're working to create a dedicated affiliate link. But if you could go through my affiliate link, when you click on our affiliate link, as at least 2 days ago, it's the first thing that comes up. It'll say Lucky Yes, and then there's the pillow. And then if you want to buy the quilting designs, I think there's 2 designs. There's 2 border designs. It's on sale right now. It's normally $34 and it's on sale for $27. This is also through the Kimberbell website, not us. They don't let us sell it. Boo-hoo.
Good morning.
So go through that link, and if you want to buy the quilting designs, what you're going to do is you're going to click on products, quilting backgrounds, and then you can search by product, or no, by project, and then you can look at Lucky Us, and you can buy all of the designs or some of the designs. I am going to be using the quilting designs for the sew along.
Good. Yes, Sean, you do need to take it out of the box. And yeah, it does have Wi-Fi, but it's not through the box. And for those of you that are worried, we won't be doing anything with Canvas tomorrow. We're just going to play with your Scan and Cut. I'm going to be sending you some files tonight for you to download, put on a USB, and then we'll use those in class tomorrow. We're just going to tackle one. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. We're just doing one part of the elephant
That's
tomorrow.
what I say every day when we close and I look at the mountain of stuff.
Good morning, Kathy. Kathy Carter. You haven't been on for a while. Good morning.
She was on just a...
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she's been on.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
So, Jenna, I'm so glad I'm seeing your name too, because the thread sets for spring showers has been ordered. It'll be a deal of the day next week, just so you know. And Jenna, I'll just make sure I pull one aside for you too, so just in case. Oh my God, Kathy! I know.
Come into my Scan and Cut corner, and I promise you will not leave without one.
Yeah,
it's magical what you can do with them.
You come in and we call it petting the puppy.
Yeah, it's a really cute puppy too.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. Good morning, Deb.
Not as cute as my puppy, but it's pretty darn cute.
Your puppy's the best.
Okay, so Paradise Ladies, yes, you are gonna get your item list, and you can just check off what you want. I'll have prices for you. You're welcome, Miss Jenna. For the ladies that are going to be the ladies and gentlemen,
and gents, Jeffrey.
For those people who are going to be in the Frosty Goes to Town, Michelle Burritt is going to be here tomorrow.
Hey.
So if you have any questions about Frosty Goes to Town, do you have any information for the ladies? Do you want to sit on my lap, Patrick? Come here.
No.
Yeah, I can move.
No. I don't know if I have much to talk about today. Max is back.
Yes, we have Max today.
Max came in.
And tomorrow.
I was just thinking yesterday.
It was so good to see him.
Put the table there, and we're so full of it.
No, I was thinking.
Good morning from Montana, Tony.
I can have Alex do it, but I was thinking yesterday. I said this to Jeannie yesterday. She can back me up on this, but I said to Jeannie yesterday.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, of course they can hear me.
Good morning from Montana.
I said to Jeannie yesterday, like, I got up yesterday morning and I was looking at how crazy it was in service, and literally in my head I was like, how awesome would it be if Max called and was back in Reno for like a week and could come in
Max
and work
was one of our
days.
vacuum techs that we loved so much.
And we loved him, and we
love Max. We're glad he's visiting.
And
for however short it is.
And then he calls yesterday. And I'm like...
And he came in.
And I'm like, can you work for a couple... And he was like, I was going to ask you if I could work for a couple of days. And I was like,
yes!
Dude!
But I think Patrick should have other thoughts, like...
Play the lottery?
Yeah. You should.
You know what I don't know is why people that play the lottery aren't more afraid of lightning.
Because your chances of being struck by lightning are...
greater than winning the lottery.
I don't know. I grew up where I grew up in Connecticut, so my mom bought lotto tickets. Like, I think she bought them twice a week, every week.
John has bought them every week for probably, I don't know, 15 years. 10 years.
Because you can't win if you don't play.
Is he super scared of lightning?
No.
You can't win if you don't play.
You can't win
That's
if you don't play.
That's what I tell Patrick. Because
I'm super scared of lightning. That's like the one thing.
Yeah, he's hanging out on a mountaintop
really
where he's the tallest thing. So,
well, I suppose if you're hanging from a rope on the side of a mountain.
Sean said we can hear you loud and clear.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So, okay. Did you have anything else that you would like to talk about with
I'll
the
have
ladies?
a good update on
good morning,
what's
Don.
happening with service in 2 days, because we'll have a much better idea of where we stand.
Yeah, because
that frees
up Alex, because Alex does.
Yeah, Alex will be working on sewing machines, and I promised this morning I will post a video regarding the cutting table.
We have room now. We're looking we're shaping up.
Yeah, it's looking much better.
So
Yeah.
It's not-
and
it's not a hazard.
The new koala tables are much easier to like install.
Really? Yeah, because they're modular, right? Is that right?
Well, they come.
So what do you think of the new koala tables, Patrick?
So, I mean, you got that piece in cherry veneer. Like, I think the new veneer is actually really pretty. That cherry veneer.
The cherry is. So's the grays.
And like some of the veneers on the koala stuff used to really look like veneers, and so I think the quality of the veneer is higher. Things I like about the table, it is based around like the easiness of installing. And
Yeah, but that's important because things were damaged. If you ever move,
it was really common
you know,
for
people
the
had to
tables to be damaged in shipping.
Yeah.
And they really struggled to find a good shipper. So their top drawer delivery never really was top drawer. Like we had issues where people would deliver the cabinets and see the delivery and they'd be like, they'd put it in the garage and they'd leave.
the people delivering.
The people that we were paying $500 to, we'd pay $500 to Koala and then they just wouldn't live up to their contract. Koala always made it right. We'd get discounts for customers and stuff, but there was a period of time where I really wasn't that excited about them. So what you really get is this base studio. There are no more drawers. There's no more stuff.
Well, because you can buy something next to it, right?
You
With
have
drawers.
to.
You have to buy something. Okay.
So like if I was to talk Koala versus Unique, the Unique cabinets are still easier to deliver.
Yeah.
I do like the hardwood aspect
Of
of
the
the
Unique.
Unique and the fact that the Unique can be rebuilt to accommodate any machine.
That's true because I was at Brolo's and they had a Unique cabinet and all you had to do was she got a new machine, her mom.
She went from
they
a
took the
Destiny
top
or
off.
Dream machine to a Solaris, and they came and installed a new top.
Yeah.
And
Which is
that
kind of
new
neat.
top worked perfectly with the Solaris. And
So she kept the base and just redid the top, right?
And the expense of that is minimal.
Yeah. So, because
I mean, the openings of the Koalas are so big, I can't imagine a machine that wouldn't fit in there, but you never know.
so we love Unique. I love koala. I mean, I have a koala cabinet.
Yeah. So the odd thing about the Koala, and it's more something that I have to get used to, is the Koalas are like 5.5, 6 inches higher than they were before. And so what they ship now is there's this whole like base combination. You get these two floor modules, one that raises roughly 3 inches and one that adds about another 3 inches on top of
And
that.
it comes with all of them?
It comes with all of them. So what that does is, so the delivery today was to somebody that was 5'1". So the cabinet is almost
That's
at
perfect
like
height.
cutting height. And so you've got to adjust to the look of the fact that you're filling in the base of the cabinet.
Yeah.
So I really like the height of the Unique sewing cabinets, because even when you're embroidering, the machine's at sitting at 29 inches. But anybody who came in looking for Koala for a while was hearing from me that I wasn't excited about Koala, and that I wanted to see what was going to happen with Koala, that I would buy a Koala if somebody really wanted one. But like, I wanted to personally handle the delivery. Like, I wanted to be in control, because there were enough problems for enough period of time that I was really, really, really worried about it. And what this installation did was it made me say, for somebody who sees the Koala and loves the Koalas and wants the Koalas, I'm willing to handle the delivery.
Yeah.
And that removes the biggest challenge for the delivery, for the biggest challenge that we had was around managing quality control when it came to the delivery of the product.
And
So
now that it's
we're
modular.
capable of doing that,
And it's modular, right?
I mean, it's modular, meaning the cabinets are smaller and I can grab one guy and successfully. it would have still been a bear to deliver this thing on a second story.
Yes.
And what's really weird is for a veneered MDF cabinet, they're still crazy heavy.
Yes.
So this was a single story delivery, and a lot of my recommendations based around the cabinetry is going to be around the delivery.
Yeah.
Like if you're on a second story, the packaging of the unique cabinets is such that you can roll boxes
It's very easy.
up a single flight of stairs. Like I can deliver a unique cabinet by myself and
but
do it
he's very
safely.
strong.
I watched Pat Grant, the owner of Unique, who sometimes delivers those cabinets. He told me to watch him do it, and Pat's what, 70, 72 years old? And I watched Pat deliver a cabinet down a flight of stairs by himself. And so, you know, what you get with Unique, like the build quality Unique is second to none. What you get with Unique is 35 years of cabinetry delivery. Like they personally delivered these cabinets for a lot of people. And so the design of the cabinetry, how everything is put together is such where they're taking that 35 years of experience and they're going, we're going to basically package this in a way where it's not damaged in shipping. The casters are like, it's funny. You see all this stuff where now that I've got 7 years of watching these things being delivered, they've thought this all through, and really it's amazing the design of the cabinetry and how it is. With Koala, you're getting the lifts, you're getting a lot of these features that people have come to know and love with Koala. And the new Koala is put together in such a way to address the very reasons why, if you came in the last 6 months and talked to me about a Koala, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. There are too many challenges. So I have new faith in Koala.
Yeah.
Like, that they're addressing the challenges
I mean,
that they were running
my
into.
new piece, I have a new piece in it, and it's beautiful, and it's solid.
The higher,
and I think
the veneer is higher quality in the Koala stuff right now.
But I think because of the weight, it is really
I could
solid.
barely
Was
deliver.
that new one we just got?
I could
Yeah.
barely deliver your chest of drawers by myself.
Yeah, it's heavy.
And
It's
and
definitely
what,
heavy.
You know,
I just
it's-
have one step to get into my sewing room.
Yeah.
Fortunately, just
but
from
the
the driveway,
modular
one step
nature,
in.
the way that the Outbacks hang on now and stuff like that, it's a world of improvement. And so, you know, like I said, if somebody wants Koala, I think it's a viable option. Where for a
I think
while I was really
they're both
concerned.
great options right now.
Yeah. Pricing on Koala, like that's something that we really need to sit down and figure out.
Pricing's gone up, hasn't
The
it?
pricing has gone up significantly, where a $5,000 cabinet before came with shelves and drawers and everything. You're buying a modular center, and then so I think with Koala, when people call us to discuss options on the cabinetry, I think a lot of it's gonna be based around where it's going, how much space we have in the room, how we have to set up the room, because you know there's gonna be a set number of options of how we deal with it, and delivery is gonna be a big
Conversation.
Just to call it what it is, I lean towards Unique.
Gail has both. She loves her unique. Koala is fine.
This is so when we brought in Unique, I actually called, like it was funny because Unique approached us. Unique came to our store. They just showed up one afternoon. And Pat is an interesting character. He's a great guy. He's a very colorful individual. And he came into the store and he was like, he had just come from a show in California, and he like started listing all these people that we knew. And he started telling me that all these people that we knew were telling him he had to be in our shop. And so we agreed to take a delivery at a show. And
That's how we met.
that's how we met. And when I called the customers. He was telling me names of customers that had bought the products at shows in California and had them delivered. And what I was hearing was consistently what Gail just said.
Yeah.
And so I said, yeah, like we'll do a show. We'll feature your cabinets. And the fact that they're hardwood, the fact that the tops can be changed out, like the fact that they are thought out in the way that they are is great.
So, Kathy Carter said she needs a cutting table, so we'll definitely do that video.
Today, Kathy.
And Gail Carson also asked, "Is the cutting table koala?" It is a unique cutting table. What wood is that one? Is it oak?
So this actually ties directly into the story I was telling about. So their cabinetry, when they originally came to us, had a very antique look to it. Like it had kind of an older look. They were based out of Wyoming. Their real business was building these massive custom she sheds for, like $200,000 installs. And so a lot of their cabinetries were
Can you imagine that, ladies? A $200,000 sewing room?
So
that would look good.
So when they came and he was showing me everything, I said, where I see the industry going is a little bit more contemporary. And so I go, I love these cabinets. I think they look really, really pretty, but we need to update the hardware. And is there any way that we could do, not whitewash, because there is an upcharge to whitewash, although the whitewash cabinets are like unbelievably gorgeous. That's what Gail Cram has. P.S. by the way, I am going to put something about a cabinet that Gail is selling on the website.
Okay.
And then I'll put
Cheryl Palian says she has a koala table to get rid of. If
so
you can
we'll
reach
talk
out
about
to you can
me
reach out
helping
to
you do that too, Cheryl.
Yeah.
But I said to Pat, I go, is there any reason why we couldn't put a white top or do something a little bit more contemporary? So what they did was they put essentially a melamine veneer on their oak cutting table. And so the first tables that they did like that were delivered to us at our show. And now
Patrick is personally responsible for the new look of
I have a good relationship with Pat Grant. No, that's not true at all. Those guys are amazing, but they built these cabinets for us. And Pat, when they got delivered, was like, this is amazing. We're going to do all our cutting tables like this.
Mark has unique and she loves them.
So the table that I have is hardwood. It's natural oak, but the top has the melamine top. So it's a white top.
And lots of reconfigurable shelves.
Yeah, we're going to put it together and I'm going to do a walk around today. Yep.
Okay.
We were here until 8 last night. And so it'll happen today. But, and I've got, like, for anybody who hasn't seen the gray cabinet, like those stains.
Beautiful.
That's the thing with custom wood is they can do whatever you want to. Like I've had a couple of customers ask for some stuff that like they hadn't done before that they built for us.
Ladies, whatever you want, we'll get it for you.
If you can dream it, they can build it.
Yes.
That's their take. But I will do a walk around on the cabinet today. It's been here for a while. I'm going to do a great price because we don't have room for it. And it's funny because when I first brought it back, I was like, Jeannie's going to want it. And she was like, I do want it, but she didn't have place for it. And then I bought a koala cabinet for a display. And Jeannie's like, I love that. I want it. So that became her.
Took it.
She took it.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Those are the perks. Those are the perks of...
So come and see us for koala. One of the beautiful things about us delivering the cabinet is their top drawer deliveries like $5.99. And so the customer that took delivery today got an amazing deal
And you did the delivery.
I did the delivery.
So she didn't have to pay the $5.99.
She didn't pay $5.99.
Yeah.
And so
that's what you get when you work with A1, and we have muscly men here.
So I mean
Muscly?
that was really today was proof of concept. Quite frankly, I tried to talk this person into
A unique.
She wanted koala, so I got her the koala,
And she loves it.
And she loves it.
Yes.
She was so excited. I mean, like it's fun delivering something. And
You
seeing
know,
somebody that's like vibrating because they're so excited.
Well,
about
it's
taking
it's
delivery.
nice having. So when I got my cabinet, I went to like California Closets and Closets by Design because I was just gonna get like.
She was gonna build it custom.
Yeah, and Patrick goes, "Why don't you buy the furniture that is made for sewing machines?" And honestly, and this was a while ago. I was like, it was like a light bulb. I was like, why aren't I doing that? So I got and it makes such a difference working on furniture that's made specifically for sewing. It makes a difference that I can drop down my machine and I can work with it lower. Like I'm really starting to feel it, ladies. I'm feeling like the ergonomics make a difference now.
It makes
like
a
a good
huge
chair
difference.
and a good table and the things that are set up to make your life easier, because I feel it in my neck and my shoulders when I'm not set up right.
Well, and the other thing I will say about this stuff is, I can't say how much more I was impressed with the cherry veneer on the koala.
Yeah, it's gorge.
It is, and the quality of the veneer has obviously increased. They basically told us that was happening, and so the other thing I'll comment on this furniture though is it's heirloom quality furniture. Like I've seen when we had those cabinets here that we auctioned,
Yeah.
that we basically gave away.
Oh, those were good deals.
They were
Like,
good.
that was crazy deals. People were taking home like
They were like, "I'll raise you $5." we learned a little
we
from
handled that wrong.
Yeah.
But
Especially
the,
like the ones that said secret bid.
$2.50 more. $2.50.
But like some of those cabinets, two of those cabinets were like 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And they were well cared for, but they'd been moved around, they'd been brought into the store. I mean, they're heavy cabinets, so they'd taken a little abuse too. But they were still beautiful cabinets.
Yeah.
And so that's the other thing too, is when you're sewing on a
It's
card
an investment.
table,
Yeah.
you know, this isn't going anywhere. I'll let you guys get
It's
back
an
to the live
investment,
stream.
ladies, and you're worth it. You're worth the investment. All right. Okay. So what were we talking about? We were talking about.
I forgot.
I know. We forgot.
Upcoming classes, I think.
Yeah, so Scan and Cut, that's going to
Scan-A-Cut,
be
yeah,
that Get to Know Your
there's-
Scan and Cut. And the Get to Know Your Scan and Cut is so important to take because it is a prerequisite to take so many of the other classes. What did I want? I totally forgot too. I don't know what we were
Well, there's
talking
a
about.
Valentine card coming up in the Scan and Cut.
So the foiling classes, I think they're both closed out at this point.
Yeah.
So
they're filled. If there's somebody that wanted in that didn't get in, let us know, because if there's enough people on a wait list, we can open another session.
we can either open another session or we do have some customers that take classes and we know that they're going to be watching later, so they're not going to be taking up a space. So we might be able to squeeze one more in.
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Might be able to squeeze one or two more in. No, I'm just kidding with you. So reach out to us, but those are closed out. Just to let you know, was waiting because I was like, Michelle's going to be starting that Scan and Cut other club that's going to be based on the playbook. So I had 2 people that got theirs. I ordered a couple more. And I can do one more order before that class starts. So if you want to be part of that club, you do need a Scan and Cut playbook. So make sure you get it now. Plus, the price is great. I mean,
Yeah.
normally it's $179.99, and our special until next week is going to be $134.99. So go ahead and get that. Was I talking about the Frosty class, Anna? People in the Frosty class, I sent you files for, and you might have to send me a thing where I give you access to it. I get so confused with that stuff. And then you are also going to be getting the supply list with all the cut instructions, so you know exactly how to cut your pieces.
Yes, and the supply list also now has the link to the Facebook group for Frosty.
Yes, Michelle added that. It was there. I couldn't find it because I don't know why I couldn't find it.
Yes, Kathy, I would love to see the picture of the backpack you made for your granddaughter.
Kathy makes beautiful bags. She's another bag lady.
Are you a bag? Are you a bag?
Oh, she's amazing. Kathy is another amazing bag lady. So you will get more information about Frosty, and I sent an email out to you, ladies in the class, and Jeffrey, to see when you would want to do, because the class on the 29th is going to be cutting only on the scan and cut, and then there is a class for the actual applique. So I think we're going to probably do that the following Tuesday. I will send you a note. Anything else? I have to apologize. Poor planning on my part for the sew along on Sunday, because I ran out of the templates and they are sold out until February. I still do have batting in the store, so it's not, I'm kind of poorly planned, but I'm a little prepared. I do have more batting in the store, so if you want to come and get some batting, you can order online. I'll fill those orders. And it's just going to be like an hour. We're just going to go ahead and sew together some bowl cozy.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. And I did schedule it on a Sunday, and I know some people can't make it because they have church Sunday morning. So you can watch, if you can't make it, sign up. I'll send you the video later, and you can just pretend we're all doing it live together.
Yes, Sean, I'll check that.
Just regarding cabinets,
Sean, I'm pretty sure you're in.
It's been
but
a
I'm not
while
positive.
since we've talked about it.
If you signed up, you're in. If you were able to sign up.
I don't know. I think Cheryl Pallium was watching, but I also think I think Shelly also got one of the small unique cabinets, but they're serger cabinets.
Oh, they're beautiful. So maybe we'll do a
but
little
the serger
video.
cabinets also work for the mid-size sewing machines. Like
we'll do a little video.
Yeah, so like, and those have been amazing, and the price point on those is like crazy too.
They're great.
Yeah, they were really pretty. We had some pictures of them in the store the last time we had them, and it was nice to see that midline sewing machine have a nice, beautiful table of its very own.
Yeah.
Instead of a card
Way
table.
better than a card table.
Better than a card table, ladies. Although we've all sewn on them, we know they vibrate. So I can't think of anything else right now. Can you?
I can't either.
Oh, deal of the day. Let's do that before we go. Okay. People rave about this. This is the diagonal seam tape. So, and you can just lay this down. There's pictures on the website, on the listing, where it shows how you can just lay it down and use that as your guide. And I know some of the educators are going to be using this in their classes. So this is going to be on the site. That's on there at 20% off. The other thing I put on there is I put these hoops, and I want to talk to you about these hoops because you are not limited to these hoops if you have like a Meridian or Altair or one of the machines that have positioning. These are the hoops that have the positioning tape. So they have the little lines on it that you can use if you have that app. But this is the one that I use on my Luminaire.
You can still use them.
Yeah, so you can still use it on the Luminaire, the Solaris, the Destiny. The limitation with this is you do have to have a machine that has a 9.5 by 14 inch embroidery field. Okay, so that's going to be like Destiny, Dream Machine, Meridian, Altair, Stellaire, XJ1, XE1.
Can't think of because the 5200.
Your Luminaire, your Solaris. I love this hoop, so I'm probably going to be using this when I do the Lucky Us sew along because I'm going to do the quilting, and when you do the quilting, it adds an inch to the size of your design.
You know, the square hoops are my favorite hoops. In
Michelle
all the
loves
sizes,
the square
in all the
hoops.
sizes they are for in the hoop quilt blocks and things like that. Just it uses far less stabilizer. So over time, over the a 9.5 by 14 inch hoop, you're going to save money on stabilizer.
Yeah. So, so this is the 9.5 by 9.5, and it's a good one to add. And if you're somebody who has a Luminaire and Solaris and you love the 9.5 and or the Luminaire Solaris and you love the 9.5 by 9.5 and you love the 9.5 by 14, and then you had to give it up when you switched out because that did not come with the Luminaire and Solaris. Now you can go ahead and you can get them. But like I said, when I do Lucky Yes, there is a block. I think I do have to bump up. Yeah, I have to bump up. I'm just thinking here. But it's an 8x8 block. But when we add the quilting, it bumps us up to 9x9. So I'm going to be bumping up to this size hoop just to do that block. The other one, I was just thinking about it because I haven't stitched out yet, but I'm putting your little spreadsheet together that tells you how big to make your batting, how big of a hoop you're going to need. There's another one that has an 8, I think it's 4x8 inch. So we can flip it and we can do that one in our 6x10 hoop. Anyways, my whole point is this is on the site. You don't have to have the positioning. You can use this with, and I know it says brother, you can use it with your baby lock. The hoops that are, manufactured,
branded are for both.
And they're nicer too than the off-brand ones that you see. The quality is going to be better. And down the road, if you get a machine that does have positioning, you can use this with that machine, and you could use it with your machine that doesn't have the positioning that has a camera instead. Okay, this is normally, sit down. They are pricey. It's normally $259.99. I have it on the site at $100 off. I have 3 of each of them, but I can get more of these. So if you want it, get it now. And then I also have on the site the 9.5 by 14. I love this size sometimes.
Yeah, it's a good size
Sometimes
too.
I don't want to go to my 10.5 by 16.
I have all the hoops. I like all the
too.
hoops, but the square ones are my favorite.
But they are pricey.
Yeah.
So this one is normally $269.99, and I have it on the site for $100 off. So it's $169.99. So if you've missed that size or you want that size, it's a good time to get it right now.
Get all the sizes. You won't regret it. At some point,
Get 'em all.
You'll go, oh, I'm so glad I have this size because now it fits the embroidery that I'm doing better.
And Valentine's Day is coming up. So maybe the one you love wants to get you something, and you can send them down and say, you know what would be so romantic this year? An embroidery hoop.
What would be so romantic as if they remembered.
I'd much rather have an embroidery frame than flowers.
Yeah,
Although I love flowers.
I do.
Do you rather have flowers?
No, not really. I mean,
rather
I'm
have
happy
the
with
frame.
anything. I'm not very picky, but I'm just glad that he remembers, So, yeah, I'll take either.
When Patrick and I first got married, he got me a single rose. Was it Valentine's Day? And he put it on the table, and I was just walking around and doing stuff,
You
putting
missed
stuff
it.
on the table. I didn't.
You missed it.
I'm so not observant.
Yes.
Patrick is so observant. The hoops last longer.
Yeah, they
do. They do.
Good point.
I think that's it, ladies. So
Yeah, I think so.
we will see you tomorrow. We'll have a question of the day for you and a giveaway. And be creative and make something amazing. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
See everybody tomorrow.